YouTube. Happy Friday. What's going on, Diecast? People of Diecast, what's up? Happy Friday. I don't have a whole lot to show you tonight, but I have a few things. A couple of mail finds. A little Hobby Lobby haul. Which, just one car. Costed me $4.80. It's a sick little Volkswagen. I had to get it. I don't really like... I don't know if I like them or dislike them, but they put out so many of these Beetles that I'm real picky as to the ones that I get and the ones that I don't get, especially when they have accessories like this. Because if you look at it cross-eyed, it's like the M2 cars. If you look at it cross-eyed, pieces of the car start falling off. This thing is dope. It's a really nice low number, number 768, on a metal base with some real skinny, probably period correct tires for 1949. But this little thing is dope. It's really dope. I'll show it to you here. Just a second. So, alright, we'll start out with the opening trunk. Very cool. It also has an opening bonnet, which I don't know how crazy I want to get. Oh, that one opened up. Sometimes you got to be careful of the opening bonnets on these because sometimes the bumper can get in the way and you never know what you're going to get out of it. But this is pretty sweet. There is a detailed engine in the back of there. So this is a 49 split window. And I think the reason I was drawn to it like I was is because of those wheels. I think that thing just looks cool. But you got to be very careful with these racks. But, I mean, even without the rack, this thing would look sick. So, I have another one here. Same casting. The rack fell off on this one. And it's a shame because it looks so awesome. One of the nicest roached out cars I think I've seen. From, you know, when I say roached out, there's a lot of nice custom roached out cars. However, I don't think all the brands do such a good job when they do it themselves, you know? Oh, there we go. But M2 does a really nice job of it. And I think Greenlight does a nice job of it too. Johnny Lightning can do a good job of it sometimes. A lot of the projects in progress cars look really good. Those, I think, kind of catapulted the whole thing. You know, I was actually thinking about it tonight. I would love Greenlight to dedicate an entire series to restoration rides. And make it more exclusive than all the other, like, country roads and muscle and Hollywood. Only bring out like maybe 6 or 12 cars a year. Maybe do like a 6-car release in January, a 6-car release in July, and then that's it. And make them like 3,000 a pop. That would be awesome. And, you know, and do everything like, you know, don't limit it to American muscle cars, you know, mix it up. Do a Chevy van. or a Ford Bronco or something like that. Mix those. I think that would just be awesome. So I would love to see Greenlight do that. But anyways, so I found that little split window. I thought it was pretty cool, so I grabbed it. So now I have two little split windows with luggage racks. However, the best is yet to come. I don't even know which order to open these. I guess I'll start with this one. I'm not going to open it on camera. I'll show you guys what we're dealing with here. It's pretty dope. It's one of those cars, you know, I saw it. And I had to decide, I had to think about it to decide if I wanted it or not. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it. And then when I did, and it showed up at my house, I was like, yeah, I'm really glad I got it, because that is awesome. It's a 1987 Pontiac Firebird from the hit television show MacGyver. Pretty cool looking car. The blue on silver really pops. GT Cup Phoenix. I'm not sure if that's a fictional race that took place in Phoenix or what. I don't know. The interior is all red except the driver's seat is black. Graphics on it are really cool looking, I think. And then you still have all of the nice Greenlight detail, like the insert tail lights. I think those are. Yeah. They definitely are, but they're tampoed. They're not like the some of the other ones on this casting where they are transparent. The wheels are okay. You know, this car, I don't know, it's a pretty tough car to get right in this scale. Johnny Lightning does a pretty nice one. I think the Greenlight is probably the nicest out there so far. But if Auto World ever did this car, that would be game over. Just like it was with the second gen Trans Am. Because Greenlight had the nicest second gen Trans Am until Auto World came along and squashed it. Little bit of a wobbly wheel on the rear axle, but that's alright. Static display anyways, so no matter. A lot of really cool detail on this car. So I'd love to see Kit. We got to see Kit at some point. It's cool that we're finally getting the 18 van. That's coming here in the fall, at sometime in the fall. So that'll be dope. And then we just need to get Kit, and we need to get a DeLorean so we can get a time machine. And then we'll be pretty much all set. Okay, so this last car is an exclusive. It's another exclusive Greenlight car into the collection. I don't have a ton of them, but I do have some. And holy shoot, that is nice. Wow. This car, those headlights are something else. Alright, well, now that I've looked at it, you all can take a look and be the judge. It's number 846. This is numbered to 2760. So there aren't a whole bunch of these out there. Probably about as rare as the average Hot Wheels Redline Club car. But I will say this. From a Greenlight Golf racing perspective, I think, save for the Ford Bronco, which is my favorite, this is the nicest one that I have. And I have almost all of them. There's only a couple I don't have. I don't have the other Golf Vette. There's a new Golf Camaro I don't have. I don't have the Golf Hitch and Tow Volkswagen. And I don't have the Golf Beetle. But I have all the rest of them. A couple of Mustangs, Camaro, GTR, or no, not a GTR. Gosh, there's a couple Hitch and Tows. There's just so many of them. I don't really remember all of them. But anyways, this one, believe me when I tell you, it is the nicest one of all of them. With the exception of the Ford Bronco. Check out these headlights, though. Those are crazy looking because they point forward and they are three-dimensional and they are inside of the lens just as it would be in real life. And I mean, look at the graphics on this thing. Killer looking tires. Really good stance. It's like, it's not one of those cars that has wheelbase issues. That is so sick looking. And it was cheap. Shoot, I think I paid $7, $8, something like that, shipped. Now, I did get a deal on the shipping because I bought it with the MacGyver Trans Am. So, I always try to do that. If I buy a car on eBay, I don't know. What I'll do is I'll go to check out the seller's other items to see if they have anything else that I'm looking for. Like, for example, when I got the Series 3 Hitch, or Gone Fishing, I went on there to see what else he had because I was looking for the Condor and I was looking for the Post Office International. And I was looking for the V8, last of the V8 Interceptors. So I was able to get all of that. And it saved me a pretty decent amount on shipping. But you have to admit, this thing is sick looking. That's going to take some really nice pictures for Instagram. So, not a very complicated video tonight. 3 cars. Check out the street stance on that Corvette. Not too bad on the Trans Am either. Somebody made a comment in one of my videos not too long ago about I think it was the Black Bandit video, about the split window beetle being out of scale. And if it is out of scale, it's not out of scale by much. It might be a little big, but it's not much. It's pretty much spot on. So I love this car right here. That is so sick. Nice addition to the collection. You know what's crazy? I've never seen Mad Max. And after getting that car the other day, I've decided that at some point before the end of the day on Sunday, I am going to watch that movie. If I can find it on Netflix. Anyways, all of my subscribers and all you random people that randomly found this video, thank you for checking it out. If you like diecast, please subscribe to the channel. For whoever you are that thumbs down on my videos, don't forget to click that thumbs down. And for everybody else, have a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with some other cool stuff. And so I'll holler at you then. Have a good night.